So the part that I replaced, probably the second most on this stove, aside from the hopper lid switch, is going to be the motherboard. The motherboard resides back down here, and it has a bunch of connections on it. This needs to be on a surge protector in your home. You need something that can monitor the power that's coming to the stove and keep it from coming in too fast and damaging this board. If your stove is burning but it's not going up and down, or it's not meeting the comfort zone, and maybe this blower right here is just constantly on, or it doesn't want to feed, or it's just acting erratically, you can go through the troubleshooting in the owner's manual, but I can tell you that a lot of times this thing has got damaged and it's like stuck in shutdown mode, or it's stuck in startup mode. It's usually stuck in one position, and no matter what you do with the controls, it doesn't seem to change anything. That's going to be a new one of these. And to replace this, you're going to access everything from the back. The blower can actually still be here because you can get to this from over here. But you're simply just going to come down and pull all of the different connectors off of their Molexes. So we got the daughter board controller, we got the room probe, we got the ambient probe for the exhaust, flue temperature, and then we got one big connector over here that goes to all the components. And now your motherboard is isolated, there's no wires attached to it. And then to get this thing out, you're not going to pull on it. If you pull on it, you're going to break something. You have to remove this from the back of the stove. There's little pins that you gotta crimp, and I'll show you those. Once you get all the wires detached from the motherboard, to get this out, you're gonna use like a pair of channel locks, and you have to compress the plastic pins on the back and then push them in. Push them through the stove. And then we'll do the other one. Almost. There we go. There's that one. And then our bottom ones. And then the other bottom one. And then you're going to pull the motherboard out just like so. And then these pins right here, when you order a new board, they should come with these little pins. And if they do not, you can reuse them. And it's the same thing with these. Simply put your channel locks on it and squeeze the sides, and then pull the pin out of the board. There we go. So you just pull your pins out from the board, and then you can reuse these. So the pointy, long pointy end, that's the end that goes through the control board. When you get your new control board, you're simply just going to snap that, and then once you have all of those in position, you're going to mount the board this way. And when you get your new motherboard, it's good to make sure that the orientation is right, because there is a right way and a wrong way. The USB is always going to be up, all right? If the USB is down, this is the wrong way. The USB is always in the up position. And then you're simply just going to bring it back and then push your pins back through the 4 holes and just put some pressure here and push the board, and it will click right into place. And then your probes and all of the other things only fit on the probes that you have. So there's a 2, there's a 3, and there's a 4. I think you only use the 3, and the other ones are not going to fit on those. And then we're going to have a smaller Molex that goes over here, and then we're going to have a larger one that goes over on this side. Actually, this one over here fits right here. This is open, and then there's 2 things that are on that. And then we have one that's over there.